Hello, everybody, and welcome to Creations by Jacinda. Today, I am going to work on cash envelopes, but not the actual envelopes themselves. I'm going to do the little dashboards that go in the binders, but they go inside like this. So I'm going to teach you guys how to make one today using Canva. So if you have Canva or Canva Pro, it's very simple, it's very easy. So let's go. I already have one started, but we're going to go back over here. We're going to go to add the plus sign, and you want to go to create size, and you want to make sure that it's in inches, and you want to do 8.5 and 11. And then you want to go to create design. After you do that, you're going to want to come over here to elements, and you're going to want to pick a background that you like. For example, I like this one. I'm just going to change the color real quick. I want it to be a little bit lighter, like a baby pink. I'm trying to match the back of this one with this one. Now that I like that one, you're going to go over here, and you want to make sure that it is 3.2 at the bottom and 6.4 at the top. And you want to make it not too big, because you're going to put 3 on that page. Once that is done, you're going to go over here to where it says text, and you're going to click on it, and you're going to click on the text bar, and then right here you're going to write what you are texting. So mine will be, oh, hold on, rent. I'm gonna do all mine in capital letters. So we're gonna go to rent, and then you're gonna bring it up here, and you can change the font and the sizes. I'm going to do this one. I'm gonna change the color. I'm gonna change the color a little bit. And once that is done, you can check your size. I'm gonna do 44. Now you want to make sure this is at the top and not all the way at the top, because you're going to want to print it. Now that you've done, now we're going to take it, and we're going to bring it down just a little bit, but you want to duplicate it. Bring another one. You want to duplicate it, so your page is going to want to look like this. But you do not want to have it all the way at the top, because you have to print it, and it will not work. So you kind of want to bring it down just a little bit, like that. Alright, I'm going to finish making the rest of mine, and I will be back with you guys and show you how it goes. As you can see here, I am still just adding to my thing. I have my rent, my lights, my gas, and you're just going to keep adding, and then you just want to click on it and duplicate the page. Makes it a little bit easier. Make sure you're on page 3. And you're going to change it to whatever one you have. Some of them I'll make a little bit bigger. Let me go back up here what I'm going to do. 43. I can probably be a little bit bigger. I'm going to make sure you have it to where you want it to be. you want to make it bigger, it's up to you. Some of them you can't really make too big because they don't fit on the page properly. And I think for mine, I'm going to put them inside of the right here, how they have like the groove. That looks a little bit different. I like how it looks. But yeah, so keeping track of your bills is very, very important, especially when you're trying to like save and wanting to like have extra money in your pocket. It does help a lot. I'm gonna do an episode on my podcast or in a couple weeks where we're just gonna talk about the best way to budget. And budget can be very complicated. It can be very like challenging if you don't know what you're doing. I still have a hard time trying to budget, but it's just about budgeting paycheck to paycheck, or income to income, whichever one you have. It's all you have to do. I don't really have a lot of like bills, so mine are more like play around bills, if that makes any sense. Only big bills I have is like my rent and my lights and my gas. But other than that, I have like small bills. I don't know what's done with that one. You gotta, however many you have. I have all mine written out, so I'm just gonna go by what I have, written out for the bills I want to keep track of. And for anybody that wants to keep track like on their phones of like what they're spending, what their bills are, and what their income is, it's a really good website. It's called Bestie Budget. It's on an iPhone. It's from a girl that I follow on Instagram, and she's amazing. Yeah, she's definitely amazing. I love it. I use it myself. Ooh, don't do that. Make sure you want to copy it from the main page. Don't do what I just did. Excuse me. Like I said, just make it however you want to make it, however you want it to look. It's basically based on how you want it to look and what you like. You can do like any type of design that you like. All right, now once you're done doing all of that, Go back up and make sure everything is where you want it and how you like it. And then you're gonna go over here to where it says share. Where it says share, and you're gonna share it. And you want to make it a PDF. I believe it's gonna be a PDF, so you can print it, and it makes it so much easier to print. You want to go to download, and it's downloading. And you're gonna want to save it. Make sure you save it. And I do have my printer set up, and I'm using cardstock for mine. Let's put this down. I'm gonna go here, my PDF. I'm gonna show you what it's gonna look like. This is what it's gonna look like when you print it. You want to go over here to just print. And you're going to print it. While mine is printing, you're going to need either a cutting board, or you're going to need some scissors. You're going to need a laminator, and you're going to need some laminating sheets. As you can see, this is how mine came out. Now I'm going to place them in the laminator. My laminator is heating up still, so I haven't put it in yet. You want to make sure your laminator is nice and hot. All right, we got all of my envelopes. This is a good way too, so you don't have to write on your cash envelopes. So you don't have to keep either making it in design space or having to buy new ones because you're writing on it. You might have a specific bill at one point, and then you no longer have that bill. So now you can't use that envelope because it has that other bill on it. This is a good way to keep your bills simple. The envelopes are not getting wasted or ruined. You just want to make sure that when you're putting this in, you have enough space on both sides. I think this one here went a little bit off the deep end. I'm going to cut mine after I'm done laminating it. I know some people that, do it before they laminate it. I would prefer to do mine after I laminate it because it just gives it a little bit more security and whatnot. I got one more to do and then we can start laminating, guys. Right. Let me just get this out of the way. Let's take it down there for a second. Okay. You're going to take your sheet, stick it through the laminator. And I always put mine through twice just to make sure that it's secure and it's not going to go anywhere. But once it's fine, it's up to you guys how you guys want to do it. But yeah, I like to put mine through twice just to be on the safe side because you never know. Now I can put it through just one more time. And then once that's done, I will show you guys how to, I have my trusty D&D board. And with this here, you're going to want to make them edge to edge. So you just want just the actual dashboard. You don't need the outside. You don't need like the white part of it. So you're going to want to make sure you do exactly just the inside. So you're going to want to make sure you do just this piece. I think I did mine a little bit crooked, but that's okay. Sometimes these cutting boards are not the best. Then once that's done, you continue to do it with all the other ones, and this is what it's going to come out to look like. And let's go. I'll show you guys how it's going to look inside the binder. Now you want to grab your binder. It looks like this. All right, now that you're done cutting them out, you just take it. You have your envelope. You're going to stick it inside, like so. And there you have it, and you stick it back in your binder. And now you have a nice dashboard. Thank you guys for tuning in to Creations by Just Under. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Like, share, and comment. Love you guys. Bye.